Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Old RPG Gaming. We are playing Final Fantasy XII and this is episode 18. So we are in Nalbina, this is where I left you, and we are going to make our way through the Mosferen High Waste, which by the way is not all that great for training, you know, like grinding EXP, because there's not really a lot out here. You'll see as we go through what I mean. There's, you know, some wolves and not a lot else, so it's not great. But the other side of the high waste is the Salika Woods, which is also where we're heading. The Salika Woods is a little bit better for grinding, so we'll wait until we get there before we actually do any leveling up. Now there's a little camp in the middle of where we're off to. Oh shit, that is not good. Gotta watch out for them traps, guys, gotta watch out. Let's go, let's get him back up, come on. Do we have race? We do. And also guys, yes, of course I owe you all an apology. I have not had the time to play Final Fantasy or get an episode up for you guys. I actually got about 45 minutes into recording this episode about 2 weeks ago, and it crashed and I couldn't recover the file, and on top of that it meant that I had saved the game at a further point. I was just really pissed off of it. So, and then on top of that, like every time I tried to start the emulator, it was just having problems. So I fucking give up with it and got shitty with it for a while. But we've managed to get it back up. I just deleted the emulator, re-downloaded it, made sure I kept my save file for the game in a separate place, and re-downloaded the ISO for this game. And now everything seems to be okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no more problems and we can get back to playing this game, because I know a few of you were enjoying it, and hopefully now you can continue enjoying it. If you're still holding Icebrand swords, then you should be able to take those guys out pretty easily, as they are weak to ice. There's nothing here that you can't pick up, so feel free to pick up anything you come across. Do not use magic near those fire elementals. They will attack you and they will demolish you. These were the wolves that we were talking about. Again, not really any sort of threat at this kind of level. And they're not really that rewarding if you kill them either, so you know, it's alright just to kill them on the way through if you can kill them nice and quickly like this, but for actually chaining enemies to try and grind XP, it's not really worth it with these guys. So just carry on the way we're going. We'll take a look at the map. So we've only gone across up to 1, and we're just about to head into the centerpiece, which is where we need to be. So there is a couple of things that we can do here before we leave. So let's head over to the first one, and that's the shop. Speak to the caravaner, Lucio, and let's see what goodies we can buy, guys. So Burning Bow, we'll take one of those for Fran. What else can we have here? Anything else that's any good? Again, I'm not too keen on hammers, so I stay away. Other than that, we're still way ahead, which is fantastic. We've got some good armor here. We do have a couple good bits of armor, but it's not all that great to upgrade to a platinum shield. The diamond armor would give us a +5. Do you know what? I think let's stick with what we got. Okay, this is a good place as well. You can buy Thief's Cuffs. So we're going to take a couple pairs of them for our leaders. What else is here? Thief's Cuffs, in case anybody didn't see that, enables the theft of superior and rare items. So they're handy to have. Obviously you want to be using your golden amulets unless you have an embroidered tippet which doubles XP. You guys know the drill by now. We don't need any disposable items. We are going to take 1,000 needles because there's lots of flying enemies just the other side of here, and we don't want to rely on our magic to attack them. 1,000 needles inflicts 1,000 damage. It's just a quick, easy way to do it. Demon's Bane we don't really need right now anymore, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need the Loxley Bow. We're going to keep the Flame Tongue purely because it's elemental and we never know when that might come in handy. It's not as if we're lacking money anyway, so we'll keep the storm spears as well. The Paramina crossbow, that was grinded from the zombies back at the tomb place. Recurve crossbow, we don't need this. We just bought the burning bow. Wow, we got shielded armor, we got all sorts of shit that we can sell, guys. How many of these can we actually sell? 7? Fuck it, sell them. Jiu-jitsu gear, we don't need this either. Oh right, of course, this is because we had to get non-metal for that magnetism field in one of the last boss fights, I remember now. Everything else I think we can pretty much sell. We want to keep the flame shields, we keep the ice shields as well just in case. We don't need the burgonets. We're going to keep shielded armor just because it's handy to have protect. In case we come up against anything later in the game that constantly uses dispel, it's good to keep yourself protected. So we keep those, never know when we might need it, even though it is really low defense. We don't need to worry about sending any of that, none of that. Do we have some loot? We got some fire match sight. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of the storm, and the earth, and the wolf pelt, and tan giant skin. Okay, we're good to go. We are going to set up some gambits real quick. Should probably do it for everyone actually, so let's go foe. Needs to be the one that says flying, so keep looking. There we go, foe flying. Cast 1,000 needles. Oh, we don't have the license, really? Do we have license points? A couple. I got a feeling 1,000 needles is like here somewhere, so... Do you know what? We'll just fucking run away from the flying things for now. At least we can set it up later. And of course we have got Fran, who is equipped with long-range weapons, so she can do some sort of shit at least. With Bash currently stealing at the moment, we're going to equip his golden amulet. Oh, we don't have the license for the Thief's Cuffs either, that sucks. Okay, fuck it, we'll wait. Change of plan, we'll wait until we've got some license points for our new gadgets, but other than that we're doing okay, so we'll save it here. Slot 1. You can see how far I got, guys. I got quite far into it, like half hour into it, and then fucking it crashed, so you know, we're back here again. Right, let's make sure we're going the right way. Yep. I think this little guy here shows you the map. Yep, we'll take the highways map, of course. Location for this area is complete. Good, good, good. Giant bomb deep in the Sneaker Wood. That is what the fire shields and all that stuff I've been on about, guys. That's what that's for. So let's head into. Oh, actually, no. This isn't the Sneaker Woods. This is the other side of the highways, I think. Yeah, we're going up there. That's the Salika Woods. Let's go see. I am just going to hold Flee. Not because anything around here is challenging, just because it's time consuming. And time is something I really don't have a lot of. So I want to get as much as I can into this episode that's relevant. You know, I can always do like a half-hour grinding session that I don't have to record, and I can do all that shit like later. So let's just run through. Nasty little things, those elementals. They say they're friendly, but they will attack you if you start using magic, so it's better to just run. Trust me, guys. Trust me, trust me. I hope I just went the right way. I wasn't really paying attention. Yep, now we're just going to go all the way to the other side. Lots of snakes around here. These guys are good to beat up. Good for experience, but again, not interested. Not right now. Maybe later. So where are our little flying friends? I'm sure there was flying things around here that were just like an absolute pain in the ass to attack. Remember, guys, anything you find here and you want to pick up, go ahead. There's no No Zodiac Spear related urns here, so just pick up whatever you find. I knew there was flying monsters around here. They can piss off, we're not interested. Okay, just one more to go, and then we've made it to the Sleeker Woods. Here we go. Look at this place, guys. It looks like the forest in Avatar. And we are heading right into the midst of it. Okay, so here we go, the Sleeker Wood. So these little guys usually are asleep. You can batter them real quickly without like hardly any challenge at all if you still have your ice brands equipped, because again they are weak to ice. So such a good sword to have. I want Bash to be stealing right now. And just make a note, guys, I usually make sure we're way ahead of what we need to be, but I'd recommend that you are at least level 33. Try and get your party evenly to 33. We're going to be okay, but you know, you'll just find it a little bit easier if you're a couple levels higher than what I'm playing at right now. Obviously we're helped by the fact that I know what's coming and we can prepare for it, but just a little tip, if I can give you some tips, guys. Okay, so I think, yep, save crystal, which is good. There is actually a gate crystal here that we're not supposed to access until a little bit later, but we're going to go hunt it down just because it makes getting back here a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and save it. We're doing good. Doing good. We've managed to do about 20 minutes without the game crashing, so it's a good start. Let me see. Left and yeah, the map. We're going to get the map first, okay? So the map is usually just outside the save crystal screen. Well, I think it always is. I don't think the map moves, but we're going to pick the map up. Succulent fruit is good. We like that. That's going to make us a little bit of money. I think the map is just around here. You can always tell if it's the map because it's in like a weird urn kind of thing. There it is. Again, with the save crystal quite close, if you have followed this like closely and done the ice brands, it might be worth like just setting up, you know, the usual, the steel at 100% like we have on at the moment, and just wipe them out quickly with physical attacks with the ice brands. These guys can drop a lot of the succulent fruit, which is good loot, and they're not bad for experience, not in the amount of time it takes to kill them. So there we go, we've got the map for the Sleeker Wood, and I'm pretty sure the other save crystal is here. Quinted Trace, I think, or it may be here, Grand Bower. It's one of those two, I'm sure it is. So let's make our way that way. Actually, I am really tempted just to go beat those pumpkins up, but we're going to go over and pick this up first. Foe with the highest speed, ooh, interesting. Let's take these out. Maybe this isn't such a bad place to do some grinding. Sleeker Wood. I definitely think this is better than the Morsford Highways. There we go, then we're getting some nice levels up. Let's see what we get per one. With 3 team, 356, that's not bad. They're dropping good loot as well, so... they're not all that threatening either. They can hit you with several physical attacks in a row, but other than that, they're not all that great. So maybe farm these guys, chain them up as well. Of course. There we go, everybody just leveled up. Good, good, good. We'll leave these guys out because I think everybody is now 32. Good. What are we? Silenced? Echo herbs, where are you? Oh, right at the top. It's quite handy as well, guys, that the other monsters in this area, they're all like neutral, like the one that's just popped up. They won't attack you unless you attack them. Same with the rainbow bird looking things, the big green birds. So that's a good thing. It means you can chain them up without having to worry about running from other types of enemy. I'm pretty sure there's Malwares around here somewhere, but... Ah, that's interesting because... yeah... Those little guys that we just spoke to, we're going to have to go round them up in a minute, if I remember right. It might not be until later in the game, but I'm pretty sure it's in the minute. You have to go round them up, get them to fix the bridge, and then you can move on. I think that's right, anyway. These were the other things I was talking about just a second ago. Completely neutral, they're not going to attack us, just let them be. Keeps the chain, guys, keeps the chain. Of course, if you do choose to farm the little pumpkin heads that I've been talking about, remember, if you leave 2 screens away and return, you will refresh them all, and you can grind to your heart's content. Lots of succulent fruit, lots of experience. Do it, guys. Definitely worth it later in the game if you've trained your team properly. The Salika Wood is actually quite a cool place. Somebody's fighting down there. Am I still going the right way? Yep. So it's either this next place that we're just about to walk into, or it's the one after that will have the gate crystal. Again, just by touching it, you then activate it. You can then teleport to it, I mean, because you've been there, so it makes getting back to the Salika Woods a little bit easier. Well, it's not this one, maybe it's the next one. I know it's close. Let's take a look at the map. It must be this one then. The Quiet and Trace. Well, once we find out, we're heading over there. You don't have to do this, guys. This is optional, but like I said, it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. And as you're so close to it, because we're going to come back to these huts later to round those little Kupo guys up to fix the bridge, so as you're close to it, you might as well just do it. Is it here? Is this one? Yes, there we go, Gate Crystal. Fantastic. So we're going to touch this, I'm going to go ahead and save it again. Doing good so far. I was really worried that after getting this up and running again, having a test run on it, that the one time that I go to record it would actually crash, but it's been okay, so fingers crossed. If I don't find those layabouts and get them back on the job soon, the boss will have our pom-poms. I don't think anyone's laying about beyond here with bombs on the road. The next break you took could be your last. Interesting. Which way was it we are trying to go? 1 second, guys. I think we are going the right way, even by going the Gate Crystal way. We're not going up to the top, to the... Let me get the map up. We're not going up here to the top left just yet. We will be doing that later, which is why I said to do the Gate Crystal so we can get back quickly. I think we're going this way, and I think this is where we're going to round them up and fix the bridge. And there's the Marlborough. Pretty similar to the ones that we saw back in Golmore Jungle, maybe just a tad stronger. They do that nasty attack that inflicts like 10,000 different fucking nasty things on you, so be careful, guys, be careful. Marble Fruit is fantastic, and they do actually give you a bit of XP, so again, not a bad little target, but obviously there's not as many of them as the pumpkin head, so whatever tickles your fancy, guys, whatever you feel up to doing. Let's make sure we're still heading. We want to go right and then left. Right. His head come off, that's awesome. He's asleep, let him sleep. Okay, fuck it, he's asleep, let's steal from him quickly. No. Oh, we didn't even steal anything, that sucks. Okay, so sticking to this side, and we're going to go past here. I pay literally no attention to the actual areas that we're going through. I kind of like watch the map and just steer the pointer on the map. Unless of course there's a big nasty on the screen and we gotta dodge him, but we're doing okay. More pumpkins ahead, good. Are we still going the right way? No, we're not. We actually need to turn around. Okay. We need to go this way. At least I hope I'm doing this right. You gotta be able to do it right, especially when you say that your favorite game is this. Yes, have we? Yes, we've gone the right way, I think. I fucking hope so. Yes, this is it, Moogle Boss. Once the gate's fixed, everyone will be able to go to the Foam Coast. Kupo, I'll take a little while longer yet. 9 missing apprentices, here we go. So we gotta go fucking find them. If we look, there you go, you got the little icon come up on the right hand side underneath the map. And if you bring that map up, the explanation blocks on the map are your 9 missing Kupos. So we got a nice round trip to go pick all these guys up. And then once you do that, they'll fix the bridge and we can move on from Salika into the Foam Coast. Okay, I'm really glad that that worked out and I didn't make myself look like an idiot. It's quite a big game, there's a lot to remember in this game, but I suppose the good thing about it is it's such a good game that you do remember quite a lot of it, because it's like, oh wow, that part was awesome, and you remember doing all that shit, you remember your grind spots, and you know, it's like riding a bike. Once you've played a Final Fantasy game, you never forget how to play a Final Fantasy game. Come on, attack me and wake me up. No, attack me. Anello's just chilling. There we go. All that for 78 gil. Motherfucker. Okay, right, he's done. Now we want to go up here. 9 Mughals, that's a lot of fucking people slacking off. A lot of fucking people, guys. More Marlboros. Here we go. Come on, where is my team? They're just like, what, were you lagging? I love how the other guy just is chilling behind us, like, yeah, do what you gotta do. Right, I think this is the first place where we're gonna find some, so... if we go this way, I think there's some huts. Please be huts? No huts, motherfucker. What about this side? Any huts over here? Why don't I just look on the map? No huts, okay. So where is the nearest one? Next screen. Come on, don't worry about fucking haste. Go. Move it. Moogle, your friends are slacking. Yep, we're going the correct way this time. Good. About time. God, my throat is dry, really fucking dry. Let me just get some more, guys. It's getting hot. The summer is definitely on its way. What the fuck? I thought it was safe because the little huts were here, and no wonder they won't fucking come out if that big fucking thing's running around. Wait a minute, a thorn mace. Is that a weapon? Yes, it is. On hit poison. Awesome. We'll sell it for some money. Right, let's speak to these guys and fucking give them a toe to the arsehole. Get them back to work. Come on, Moogles. Go on. Off you go. 7 of us out there on the break. 7 will soon become 5 because we've got some more next to us as well, I think. Yep. Come on, Moogles. Coupos, whatever you're called. Layabouts. Still 5, good. By the time we do like one big loop, we should be pretty much back to where the bridge is anyway, so... where's next? We're going to go all the way down, follow it round. And then there's 2 there, so 1 back at the crystal, 1 there. Straight over, I think. Let's do it. All the way down. Then this one, I think we just follow right the way through to the other side. Again, guys, just thinking of the map, not watching where we're going. I'm map moving, as you can call it. Place is actually pretty fucking big if you think about it. Okay, so we want to take a right, and then before we go to this hut, we want to go back to the crystal because there's 1 there. I'll tell you something completely ridiculous, guys. I actually remember doing this the first time that I'd done it, and I didn't realise that they showed up on the map, and I can remember just spending fucking hours looking for these things, and I just could not find them anywhere. I couldn't find like the last 2. Or it might have been a 3, I can't remember, I just could not find them. And then I looked on Google, I thought, right, my gamer pride has got to take a hit here. I'll look on Google, see what the community says, and sure enough, I made myself look like an idiot because they were just fucking on the map. True story, that one, guys. It might have even been this one, the 3 here in the bungalow. So that should leave us, what, 2? 2 more? Bow to you 2. And off they go. Yep, 2 more to go. We are on track. Let me take a look, make sure we're going the right way. That's on the way around, straight across, sorted. We're doing it, guys, this is good. Well, we want to go up here. No, do we? Do we? No, next one. We want to go up here. There's our little hut. That's what we're looking for. Oh, fine. Fuck it. We'll have a bit of pumpkin first. Oh, confused. That's such a gay move. No homo. And now I'm fucking asleep. Really? So, yeah, we'll just chill here while Bosch has a little nap. Will we fuck? Come on, get on with it. Slap him. Slap him, Pinello. There we go. Right, so this should be all of our friends. That should be 9 now. You found all of the Moogles! Fantastic, right. So they will... Yep, we're going to go to the bridge. They will fix the bridge. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we move on to the Foam Coast. And there we go. We are through. Awesome. Oh, I think actually if you speak to the Moogle boss you get something. Why do I remember that? Is that true? Let's speak to him. No, come on, don't lag. Please don't lag. Don't crash either. Yay, there we go. He gave us a pair of boots that we're going to sell because why the fuck not? But I thought he gave us something. Right. So we're moving into the Foam Coast. I'm pretty sure there's a save crystal just here. If there is, and I'm going to not push this any further than... You know, I'm not going to push my luck with it. Managed to get like an episode, so we go ahead and save it. And I will say my goodbyes to you lovely people. If, of course, this is... Yeah, we're in the right place. They're all headed over to Arcades.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, One of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
Well spoken, Balthia, well spoken. Right, let's go ahead and save it. Yeah, we want to save our game. And now we can finally save it here. There we go, guys. So not quite the hour that I usually would do for an episode, but as well, it seems like a fairly decent point to save it, and we'll tackle this place in the next episode, which I do plan to do as soon as possible. Possibly tomorrow. You know, I want to try and get back onto a routine for this one. This is still my priority playthrough for the channel, I promise you guys. So if you enjoyed this and you're glad that it's back, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you to everybody who is patiently waiting out there and still supports this playthrough and the channel. Guys, you're awesome. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Also guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.